everyone, and welcome to today's session with Stephanie Castelete-Tyrrell. Today we are doing a post-festival session with Stephanie, who is the winner of the Best Diversity Short, the MiraBan UK Film Awards 2nd edition. She's the author of Musclewarriors, which is a short documentary about how power chair football supports the mental health of individuals living with muscular dystrophy. The film also focuses on changing people's perception on disability by showing their talents and achievements. Thank you for making this movie, Stephanie, being with us today.
That's okay, thank you for having me.
So Stephanie is a little bit about her. She's a director, producer, writer, and editor. She has recently finished her master's degree in film and television, for which she has received a distinction. She was born with a congenital muscular dystrophy, which is a muscle wasting condition that affects her whole body. But even though she has this physical disability, she never let this to stop her from making movies. And she values independence quite a lot, and she has managed to attach the camera to her wheelchair, and she has full control of the camera while she's filming. So today we're focusing on that shows how actually people can still enjoy, children especially who have this disease, can still enjoy football in their own way. So my first question to you, Stephanie, is how did you find Ryan, who's the protagonist of your story in the documentary, and how did you manage to make it short?
So Ryan's been like my friend for about 8 years now, so we're really close. So when I first thought about doing a documentary, I thought he'd be like a great protagonist because he's very into power chair football, and I knew that the sport really helped people with muscular dystrophy to improve their mental health and make them feel like that even though they have a disability, they can still participate in a sport that they love, so it's very important.
Right. And I remember from the short that Ryan mentioned that they tried to be inserted in the Paralympics, but the Paralympics kind of refused because they said that this sport was not inclusive enough.
Yeah.
And this is quite weird because, I mean, this is a common game that children play, and I think the team Ryan joined found a great way to make football actually inclusive also for people who have this muscular disease. So it's very, very strange that they actually refused it for the 2020 Paralympics, but we hope that they will accept it maybe in the next one. And the important thing that you did with this movie is that you raised attention, and you yourself wrote that it was actually, you felt underrepresented in films. Is that right?
That's right, yeah. It was very shocking to me when they first told me that power chair football was refused for Paralympics, because they say it's not inclusive enough, but the Paralympic sports that they already have, they're not aimed at people with muscular dystrophy. There's no sport that we can participate in because it's too physical. So to have power chair football in the Paralympics would enable people with muscular dystrophy to participate with everybody else, represent their country like we should be able to. So yeah.
Right. And about the stigma, let's talk about that, and let's try to make people aware that actually you can do what any other filmmaker can do when they're shooting. Yeah. How did you work on with your first idea when you said I want to make this movie and people don't know? I mean, how did you manage to do that? How are you in control of the camera? And how is that?
Yeah, so when I was at university, I realised that my course was quite physical, and I wanted to be involved as much as possible. So I thought about the possibility of finding an engineer to develop a stand for my chair. So I got in touch with some people, and they designed it and everything. And for my dissertation, because Muscle Warriors is my dissertation film for university, and I really wanted to be able to shoot it myself and like prove to people that I could, you know, be a filmmaker even though I have a disability. So it's very important for me to be able to actually shoot the whole thing myself and show the film industry really that, you know, disabled people are capable of being filmmakers, because in the film industry I do feel like, you know, disabled people are underrepresented, like behind the camera and also in front of it. So it's quite a powerful message really that I wanted to give to people.
Right, absolutely. And it is important that watching Muscle Warriors, people understand that you can do actually what any other person can do, except you need a technology that helps you in doing that. Yeah. But you're still as much creative and as anyone else. And your movie actually shows it very much. I wanted to ask you also if you have any other particular project in mind now. What are you working on?
So I just finished my first feature film. So at the beginning of lockdown in March, because I knew that I was going to be in isolation for quite a while, and I still am, but particularly at the start of isolation I could see like the struggles that disabled people are having, right, in terms of like mental health because of the coronavirus, and like they were really struggling to access like food, just basic like necessities like food and care. And I thought, you know, this isn't going to get out there, what we're going through. You know, I thought, you know, with the skills that I've learned, you know, in filmmaking, that I could make a film that like shows people how difficult life was for us in isolation. So yeah, I made a feature documentary all about that.
Wow, amazing! I look forward to watching it. You know,
yeah.
It's amazing how socially engaged you're making your filmmaking experience, and it's a very great way to start and move forward, because people need to know more about these health condition and many other health conditions, and people like you inspire us to be curious, to be more careful when we are actually, you know, watching what we see and what we don't see, which is the most important thing. We make look for things that are stories that are underrepresented, and the moment we find them, it's important to give them a voice. That's why actually we're so proud that you committed to our festival, because now we have to spread the word on our site as well. And I want to remind the audience that actually you can still watch Muscle Warriors on our website, miraban.com, and also on Festival Emergence website until the 7th of September, midnight. So we really, really encourage you to keep watching, and also remember all our other videos are on that website as well. So please do watch them and do watch Muscle Warrior. It's been a really great pleasure to speak with you, Stephanie, and I look forward to see more from you.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you very much, and speak soon again.
Yes, speak soon. Bye.